back in. All right. All right. Now.
Injustice!
The Injustice comic book.
Watch out, Chelsea going for the switch. I just wanna find for a miss. Keep your eyes stayed on me for the blessing. Treasure up in the heavens, we snatch it. Look at the change upon my nation. Yeah, look at the change upon my nation. Look at the change upon my nation. Yeah, look at the change upon my nation. All that power in the keys, yeah, but I really wanna use that.
What's up, everybody, family? It's your boys, the Indie Geeks, and we are back with another special episode, special presentation. Man, such a great day to be alive, but my name is Prodigyl.
I'm Q.
I'm just raised. Oh, well, yeah, there we go.
We did it.
Up, but that's okay. Yeah.
We did it.
Guys,
It worked out.
I'm feeling
Thanks.
great today, and this the topic of today's discussion will basically bleed into this, bleed from this question. But first, I'm gonna ask you guys this, right? Name me each, okay, and it doesn't have to be like a competition or anything like that. Name me each your top 3 animes. Go.
Yo.
Whoever goes first, someone pick.
All right, that's right.
Dunno. You going or you want me to go?
You go. You always have a definable list for something.
And here's the thing, I don't have a list because I just started my anime journey, which is what we'll get into. But yeah, go ahead, Q.
So for me personally, my personal top 3 all-time list, I don't think it's going to be moved, but I could be proven wrong as the stories continue to pan out. I'm going Yu Yu Hakusho number 1. I don't think anybody's going to take that.
That's
number 2, I'm going Naruto. It's if you know, you know. Number 3, Attack on Titan. Such a beautiful story. Such an allegory to the human experience. It was
allegory to the human experience. Okay. Well, for me, Dragon Ball Z is my comfort anime. Everybody knows that. I got it tatted on me. It's on me. Of all time, 3 of all time. I'm just gonna go with some of the ones that I went growing up. So Dragon Ball Z, there's a anime called Ronin Warriors or Samurai Troopers, which on our last one of our last posts on TikTok just went insane because people for some reason are just waiting for this remake. They're all like, it's finally happening. And so that's like the most popular post that we have on TikTok right now. If you're not following us, it's those Indie Geeks on TikTok, or I think it's Indiexgeekz
on TikTok
with a Z. On TikTok. So everything's in the description, you guys, so follow us there if you're not. But my last one would probably be of all time that I've enjoyed of all time. Yu Yu Hakusho is actually another one of my comfort anime. You could just go back to Yu Yu Hakusho and watch it. I would love if they did a remake of that. Redo the animation. That would be dope if they updated it, like they're about to do for One Piece. But
facts. It's crazy because there's so many other ones that have. Ronin Warriors about to get an update. Something nobody asked for. But we've all Hunter got for that.
What do you mean?
Nobody was asking that in 2025.
If our TikTok is any indication,
I'm saying plenty
people
of
have been asking for it.
That's every comment that we're getting right now.
It is.
I need to find ways to parlay that video into other things because that's the one that people are talking about the most. So yes, people have been asking for it.
Yeah.
I might just turn this podcast into strictly anime.
They reanimated Hunter x Hunter. It was back in the day, but still, how you not?
That's the only Hunter x Hunter I know. I never saw the original version, but why did you ask that question, Prodigyl?
No, well, I mean, it's honestly, I just want to know because, I mean, we started this discussion about anime, and I know we've had a couple of episodes, and like you said, you guys had discussions about Ronin Warrior and all that stuff, just different things that have been popping off, and so I'm just like, you know what, maybe, and from, basically, both of you guys were like, if you don't do anime, or if you don't watch a single show, like you're dead to us. So basically, I was like, you know what? I don't want
to. First of all, for social media,
I basically got forced into watching anime.
You did not get forced.
I think. No, I'm kidding. But I think one thing.
I'm forcing y'all to watch Kamen Rider.
I feel like one big thing, like anime is just a huge part of pop culture in general. There's so many people out there that actually like anime. Like, I have a couple of family members who are just like crazy into anime, and I'm like, oh, I did not know you were the anime type. You know what I'm saying? So like, I can see how. Yeah, I can see how far reaching
every time you say it, but it is true.
Yeah,
but,
and so I was just like, well, yes, okay, but I'm not that kind of Asian.
When did you find out about your family members' anime?
Last week.
Fandom. Last week?
Yeah.
Last week is crazy. They're all like, you're watching Solo Leveling? What's going on?
See?
Actually, they hadn't heard about Solo Leveling at first. Like they know more like Attack on Titan and like Hunter x Hunter and all that. Like, they didn't really hear about it.
That's what I was saying.
They didn't really watch Solo Leveling. But that brings us to Solo Leveling. So I know we had like an episode where I did talk about my thoughts on the first episode of Solo Leveling. Well, good news. Indie Geeks fandom. I finished it. Well, not the whole show. Not the whole show. Season 1. Season 1.
Oh, season. So you're not at season 2 yet?
I'm not at season 2 yet. I will finish season 2 because I love it. This is a great show. I'm just giving my thoughts on season 1 right now, but Solo Leveling. Okay, so I'll admit. So after the first 2 episodes, because I think I spoke about what I felt about like on the first 2 episodes.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really feeling it. Basically the first 2 episodes are basically talking about how Jinwoo is like in that double dungeon, and he's basically like going in with this team, and then they all basically get wrecked, right? Except for a few survivors. And I don't know, except for that creepy shot, I still forget the character's name, the statue. Did we lose Q?
I think we did, but keep talking.
Oh no. But when what's that big statue again? What's his name?
I don't remember the name of the statue, but
dude, the creator, basically the dungeon's saying like, you shall bow before God, right? Mm-hmm. And that's not exactly God, but at the same time, it's like the creation of something else. Anyway, right. I read who that character is. I'm just blanking on what the name is. So I don't know. I apart from that creepy shot, which I thought was cool, like I was like, I don't know if I'm really into this whole thing, right? But I kept watching it, and my God, what a captivating show! I think the premise of it, when he reawakens and gets these abilities, right, and like it's all like a game. Like, it has a very game-like feel to it, like a very game-like simulation feel to it of what he's seeing in his head and how he's feeling, and he's basically just a player in the system. I was just like, oh, this is super cool. Like, I actually really like it. And, the story progresses very well, and it's actually a very simple story to follow, which I really like. Actually, you guys were right. I think it's a very beginner-friendly anime that is modern.
For sure.
And it's only 20 minutes each episode, which is great.
It's too simple
which is
for
a lot
some.
Of animes. I guess I learned that from you guys. I thought that anime episodes were long, but you guys corrected me.
No, it's just the ones that we watch. Like the ones that it's just the ones that we kind of grew up with. Like because they have overarching like Dragon Ball has this overarching story, which technically in the manga is just Dragon Ball all the way through up until Super. But until they had to make a Z manga because people were all about that. But like, it's just like we watch these legacy animes and they happen to be like hundreds of episodes long. You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I get it. And I think, and that's with like any show. Like, let's take Power Rangers for example. Like, if I was to sit down and watch every single iteration of Power Rangers, even though they're different like versions of it, they don't necessarily have the same continuity. It's still like, there's a kind of a small or like a kind of a long thread that connects all of them if you really think about it, right? So, yeah. So I don't think it's like really fair to like, well, to say that all animes are like that, right? So, but Solo Leveling though, I think I love Jinwoo. I love the character of Jinwoo. I think he's very sympathizing, or I can sympathize with him. Obviously, he's gone through a lot. He's been the punching bag for a lot of people. An E rank hunter trying to basically make his way through life, trying to support his mom, trying to support his sister, and all that, and just trying to get through and basically barely make a living, right? Trying to cover his mom's hospital bills. But the way that the system has chosen him, and like the way that his character progresses from this very wimpy and sadly pathetic kid to this warrior / necromancer that he ends up being by the end of season 1, right? And I don't know, I love the progression. At the same time, there's something. One thing that irks me about it is that he always relies a lot on his anger. Does that make sense? Like his in the beginning, like when he's leveling up his stats, and he's always focusing on strength. That, I mean, I know that he got smarter about that in terms of where he should allocate his points to after he finished his quest and all that. But for me, I was just like, okay, I get it, and I know there should be a payoff. But in the moment, anyway, I was just like, dude, there'd be better ways to approach this, right? But that's just me being nitpicky with the character. But there's just one part, like, there's a lot of epic fights, right? I love the fight with the I keep forgetting names, but the snake monster that happens in one of his dungeons, the blue Kisaka. I forgot the name. That was a cool fight.
We don't remember it.
Oh, fantastic!
No, I remember the fight. I don't remember his name, but
yeah. And then
no, we don't remember
one.
the snake's name.
Oh yeah. But there was like right after that, I think he goes into the dungeon with the group of C rank people, and him and the other dude who's a D rank. And when the C rankers come back, and he basically just takes them all out, and then that last guy, he's just like, I got reinforcements, like I'm stronger than you, and he's like, unfortunately, you're mistaken, and he just like smashes him to the ground. I was like, that's epic. I was like, that's so cool to me. Yeah. And I don't know, like, anime has so many moments like that, I feel. Like, a lot of people highlight those kind of moments where, like, the main character gets OP and, like, he's just, like the scenes where, like, everything's, like, rushing past, but, like, it's, like, a slow focus into his face and it's, like, so determined and all that. I'm like, that's so cool. And so seeing that in real time and actually witnessing that in the show was pretty cool to me. But, yeah, I mean, I think the story is very simple. So if no one else has watched, like if anyone who's listening, if you haven't watched Solo Leveling, go watch it, because I think it's a very simple plot to explore and to get into. And so yeah,
a lot of
season
people
1
already. I don't think people thought that possibly that it deserves the accolades that it's getting. Like, and it's funny. It's funny that you said. Yeah, it's dude. It's like one of the most popular anime of all time.
Crunchyroll Awards.
We gotta remember, like, Prodigyls is just getting onto this train, so he missed the whole hype train of like it building up to like when it premiered. So Solo Leveling is actually based off of a manhwa, which is a Korean manga, and so it's technically from Korea, but like and it's like a ridiculously popular manhwa, but so the hype around it is real. But I think a lot of people's like dismay about the show or what they didn't really like was the fact that it is so simple. But this speaks to that, because you got people who don't normally watch anime, like if they discover, like, this is what I always say. If you discover an anime that you like and it just so happens to have a simple plot, that's dope, because it's an easy entry point. It's not like where you have to, like, what is it? To Be Hero or To Be X Hero has so many different plot points where you're just what am I watching? I wouldn't recommend that to somebody unless they wanted to see like dazzling fights or something like that, or I wouldn't recommend right off the bat that.
Nah, you definitely you can. I wouldn't suggest anybody first starting to watch anime to get on. I wouldn't suggest To Be Hero X, and I wouldn't suggest Tower of God, because both of those you have to really pay attention
at first. Like,
brother,
you really have to unlock. It's not like Death Note where you can watch it on a day-to-day kind of thing, and it's just a mystery that you can think about this and figure it out. Kind of type anime. Like, that would be the next one that I would recommend to you. Prodigyls.
That's solid.
Just because,
and it's not long.
Death Note, it's not long, and it's like it's more of like a murder mystery type anime as opposed to like shonen, which is what most of what we watch a lot of the time, what we're talking about. But Death Note is a superb anime, and
so
there's a reason why it's one of the best.
One thing I really appreciated too about Solo Leveling was, again, like, and I keep harping on this, but the simplicity. It's like it's one of those shows where you can put on the background and you can look up and you'll know what's going on most of the time. You'll know it. Like, there's nothing to, and so I personally, like, that even bleeds over into like real like shows that I watch, right? Like mainly comedy. Like I like a lot of comedy stuff. So like if I want to put on like The Office or Parks and Rec or things like that, or How I Met Your Mother, things like that, like I can put that on and it's like easy watching. Like I can just like know what's going on. Same thing here, that I feel like I can go back to it, or like even when I go into season 2, I feel like it's gonna be easy to watch, right? So Death Note is something I can probably look into. I'm actually excited.
People were hating on the fact that it's simple. I was like, dude, y'all want to. I think it's just the more dedicated anime fans that were upset about that, right? Desiree, do you feel like that?
Yeah, I mean, it's because it had so much hype so fast. Like, it took off as soon as the first couple episodes hit.
Like a freaking rocket.
The hype train took off. And it didn't disappoint. But it's definitely one of those shows where it's just like, it's simple enough for you to know what's going on and pay attention. And it locks you in with the animation and the fights. Yeah. So it's like, the story's simple enough to be like, huh, okay. But then once you see them start boxing, it's like, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah, the fights are epic.
Now I got to sit down and watch for real.
Like, the fights are epic. Yeah, no, absolutely. And now I think, like, going into season 2, it's like kind of figuring out, like, and I know you guys know this because you watched it, but like figuring out like why he is this player in the system, like why he was chosen. What's this like ultimate purpose?
Now, you will not find that.
You don't find out. You still don't find out.
They hint towards it. They hint towards it in moments, but you don't find that out in season 2.
Is there a season 3?
What's cool though is in season 2. We don't have a season 3 yet. What's cool though is we get lots of really cool connector pieces as to what may be going on, what might not be going on. For those who have read the manga, if you happen to comment and you spoil anything, I'm blocking you. Automatically.
We want him to experience this fresh, guys.
Yeah.
We want him to experience this fresh.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's actually
his catchphrase. His catchphrase line is crazy.
Oh, yeah, because he didn't really say it in season 1.
He didn't say it in season 1.
Okay. Yeah, and I think the full realization actually coming to the realization of like, like his necromancy and everything is like, it's pretty cool. Like I'm looking forward to season 2. I'll say that. So even if it might not give me the full answers that I want, because I'm like really like, okay, like why him though? Like I know like a lot of stuff happened in the double dungeon and like all that. Like, there's a reason why he got his limbs back and like why but why him specifically and like, what?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, in regards to, I don't think this is spoiler, but as far as just answering that question, as far as why him, because he was the only one left that actually survived the dungeon. Everybody else left.
True. I mean, there was survivors.
Everybody else would have stayed. I feel like all of them would have had a piece of that because they would have actually survived the dungeon. But he's the only one who actually survived. So,
but I feel
that's
like
why
just knowing me, like I don't know, I might be reading too much into it, but for me, I'm just like, no, there's an ulterior motive, purpose.
I mean, it might be. They just
he was chosen
that
before.
part.
I mean, did they leave though? Did they, like, just Rez? Did they leave or did they just get killed? Like some of the rest of them, that
they got
left,
killed and they
he
escaped.
made a way. He made a way for other people to escape, but that one dude that got his freaking feet shot off
most
at
of
the
them
beginning
died,
of
for
the
sure.
year.
It was only like 3 or 4 of them that escaped.
Why'd you do that?
I honestly feel like it's because he's got the balls. That's it. I mean, like he had courage and like, you know, and he says like in there right before he quote unquote dies or passes out or whatever, he's just like, if I had one more chance, right? Like I would do a lot of things different. Like I would, you know, I would need that second chance. And so he obviously had that reawakening, but I'm just like, I feel like there's something more to it, you know. So anyway, but yeah, those are my thoughts on season 1. And I mean, so Death Note though, how many seasons is that?
It's not season though.
Oh, it's a movie. It's a movie?
No, it's not a movie. It's
I just looked up Death Note. That's why.
With anime, you have different things. You have seasonal anime, which is more so like newer gen anime is more so seasonal. Mm-hmm. But then you have like the older gen, which Death Note is more like an older gen anime, where it used to be weekly. So it would just come out every week. So it wasn't no set like season for it. It was just like a certain amount of episodes. So however long the story was would be how long the anime was. So if it was 100 episodes, it'd be 100
it's a
episodes.
Series.
Oh,
right.
Interesting.
It's
okay,
not,
got it.
It's not like it doesn't have seasons. It's just watch the series.
Yeah.
Type thing.
That's interesting.
Like,
yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Sorry, you were saying something?
Oh no, I was just gonna say like Naruto didn't have seasons. They just
so then what's the difference?
mainly had
So like,
arcs.
so Naruto then Naruto Shippuden is something else, or like it's at a different.
It's still technically. I'll answer
Naruto.
that. It is still technically. It's still technically Naruto. It's just a time skip. So they named the time skip Shippuden. But yeah, it's like, what is it, like 3-5 years in the future or something like that? Just right?
3. I think it's 3 years because he left when he was 12 and came back when he was like 15.
But came back looking like he was 27. Like I was like, hold on. I ain't gonna lie though. Full beard.
I ain't gonna lie. His Shippuden fit was way better than his kid fit.
I want that jacket.
I'm gonna look it up.
Is hard.
I'm gonna look it up.
Nah, his jacket when he came back was fresh, bro.
Oh yeah, I remember this outfit. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But what was the original one? What was the original
one? Like you was saying, it's just his little kid outfit. It's interesting. But like you said about Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z, like they're in the manga side of it. It was just Dragon Ball. Like it wasn't until they did the anime side that they like did Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, Dragon Ball Super, all that stuff. So the same thing with Naruto. In the manga, it's just Naruto. Same thing with Bleach. It's just Bleach. So it's just like it wasn't until they did the anime form that they were like, all right, we're gonna break this up. We're gonna do when he a kid, then we're gonna do the time skip differently. We're gonna call it
also meant more money for them because they could reissue past things or rebrand it and like make more money marketing wise, because they didn't start calling Dragon Ball Z until it got super popular over here, like in the like mid to late 90s, where they were just like, okay, we see something, so they started reissuing like manga, comic book style mangas, like the way that we have comic books. Like they started reissuing them like that in manga form, so you still have to read it backwards. It was just the way that a comic book is. And like I remember when that happened too, because I remember in Barnes and Noble, like my mom used to take me to like Barnes and Noble and Borders and stuff like that. Like when bookstores were it, like y'all remember going to the library and bookstores? No? All right. I'm a nerd? Okay. So
no, they were around. I just never
when I went into the manga section, right? Like I would see all the Dragon Ball like manga right there, but it never split off and said Dragon Ball Z. It just, I would see like the Saiyan saga, but it still said Dragon Ball. And then they just started redoing it when it got super popular here, because they were like, oh, we can make money with this. Like, we'll brand it this way.
Whole show. Shout out to capitalism.
And they made plenty of money. Plenty of money.
Just Race, you wanted to go ahead and talk about capitalism in this podcast?
I mean, it just sometimes it's a blessing and sometimes it's terrible. So
now and speaking of capitalism, those Indie Geeks shirts in the description below. I'm playing. We don't have merch.
Hit the link, guys.
We're not there yet. We're not there yet. If y'all want to help us raise some capital, we'll do a GoFundMe.
We need to have them help us find people to watch this dang podcast.
Subscribe to the Patreon. Subscribe to everything.
Shout out to the new followers, because we do have new followers.
Facts.
We have a bunch of new followers, and we never said anything about it. But now our YouTube is I think it's past 20 or it's at 20 subscribers now. So like, woohoo!
After a solid year of grinding, we just crossed 20 subscribers. I love it. And I'm kidding. Hey, we gotta really like milk this thing and be like, just help us out, man. Just hit that subscribe button. Follow us.
We've just been grinding away.
We need
question though. Question for you guys though. Did you guys have any like anime based video games? So like I know like one of my friends had the Naruto video game on the Wii. And I remember like going to his house. I don't remember what it was called. I know it was a Naruto game. That's all. Again, not an anime head. So or a video game head, to be honest. But I mean, I know more about video games than anime. I'll say that. But not super deep into both games. But
I had
going to his house.
Which one do you want to talk about?
Playing that. Wait, well, I'm looking at it because I think I remember the cover. So hold on 1 second. Let me look it up.
It might be Revolutions.
What do you have, Just Raised?
If it was on the Wii. Everything that came out for PlayStation.
Oh yeah, it was Ninja Clash. No, it's Ultimate Ninja. Was it Ultimate Ninja?
That's PlayStation.
Was it Ultimate Ninja?
Hold on.
Ultimate Ninja was dope. Just Raised, what did you have?
I had everything that came out on PlayStation. So I had all the Ultimate Ninjas. Then once they switched from Ultimate Ninja to Ninja Storm, I had all those.
No, it was Clash of Ninja.
Okay.
Was it Clash?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Clash of Ninja 3, I believe.
Clash of Ninja was dope. It was alright.
I had all the Budokais.
You had all the Budokais?
Mm-hmm. And all the Tenkaichi once they switched to Tenkaichi.
I had Dragon Ball GT Final Bout, and it was actually fun back then.
Did that ever come out over here?
It was fun back then. Yeah.
Okay, so here's my story with Final Bout. I was at a summer program when I was a kid, and this other dude named Justin had like the plug on video games. Like his peoples was in the military, so he had a Japanese PlayStation, and he had GT Final Bout. I didn't know nothing about GT at that time. I was still watching regular Dragon Ball Z, so all these characters was new to me, and the menu and stuff was like in Japanese, so I didn't know that this is Vegeta. So we were just picking characters and just fighting. And so yeah, it wasn't until years later when GT finally dropped over here that I was just like, oh, that's what I was playing this whole time. But yeah, I played the heck out of that game when he brought it that summer. I was like, yo, this is fun for what it was. Like you said back then, it's terrible now, but it was fun back then.
You know what video game I was actually looking back at? Injustice. And I know we're not talking. It's not anime, but Injustice, and how good those games are actually. Like, it still stands.
Yeah.
Like, and more than the actual gameplay, I would actually watch the cutscenes. I didn't have the games myself, but I would watch the cutscenes a lot. And the way that it plays like a legit movie, I really loved. Like, if you see like the thought and care that they put into like facial expressions and responses and all that, I was like, yeah, these games are goated for sure.
The what am I trying to say? The funniest part about Injustice is the game is only a portion of it. The comic is crazy. It's super raw. Like, I started reading the comic after the first one came out, and in between the first and the second one, and I was just like, it explains how everybody gets to where they're at in the first game, And then I think the continuation of it explains how they get to where they at in the second game as well. But it was just like, yo, this is crazy. Like, Superman was OD in that comic. Like, he was going crazy. Is raw. Like, that was one thing. Like, my favorite side tangent. My favorite DC animated film is probably Flashpoint, just because of how raw that joint was.
I dig it.
Such a good movie.
I dig it.
I had never seen that before in like a comic book adaptation. You know,
DC's
usually it's
always
like Sunny.
that.
Yeah,
DC's always like that.
DC's always had like better animated
DC's always like
movies.
that. Yeah. You're right.
No, I'm saying in general, DC stories are always like a little bit more mature, just a little bit. Like they're not as fantastical. I mean, I guess they are with like powers and stuff, but like they're not as fantastical as Marvel. Like, not everybody gets to come back and people die. Like, they talk about, like, that's why I was like, I hope James Gunn, for all intents and purposes, lets people die. Like, in your universe, let there be consequences. Because Superman wasn't a direct depiction of that, because I think people have, like, it misunderstood. He literally said, I'm gonna do these different modes that happen inside of DC Comics instead of making everything one linear tone. So yes, Superman's all bright and like colorful and all this or whatever, but we're getting Clayface next year, which is going to be like a horror movie. And you know, and if just say if he ever happened to think of, oh, why don't I do an Injustice movie? I think it would be great because of how
sure.
I'm just like, oh, this dude, if you want an evil Superman, James Gunn is going to give you an evil Superman. Like, he'll bring back Henry Cavill just to play that guy. But Injustice was different, bro. The movie for Injustice, though, the animated movie for Injustice sucks donkey nuggets.
Oh, for sure. It definitely does. The animated movie was just like, this ain't it. Like, it was cute.
But Flashpoint was cool. For sure.
Flashpoint was
it was a really good movie.
Even
and
all the stuff that happened up until the reset of their animated universe was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I liked that part. It went from Justice League War up until that point too.
That first part.
I liked that first part of that series.
The Crisis got weird.
Yeah, Crisis. Well, that's Tomorrowverse. That's what happens as a result of basically another Flashpoint happening at the end of in Apocalypse.
Apocalypse War.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the Flash had to basically reset everything again. So he reset it from the old, like the old
timeline.
Animations. If anybody doesn't know, like the old animations were just kind of all over the place, and then they made a couple of movies where it was like Justice League Doom, Flashpoint, and a couple of others that were like jointed in the same thing, and they were still kind of like scattered though. So when Flash ran at the end of Flashpoint to reset everything, that's where we got Justice League War from. So it reset everything to make the new 52 universe, and then at the end of Dark Apocalypse, that reset everything to the Tomorrowverse. And I don't really mess with Tomorrowverse like that. Like,
I haven't watched that actually.
It was kind of like, I was like, nah. Like, I don't know. I didn't really like it that much. Like, the Superman movie was dope. Justice League New Frontier was kind of cool.
I think I missed that one.
Supergirl's movie was dope. They said that the Batman movie was awesome. Part 1 and Part 2 of Halloween, whatever.
Oh, I think I saw Part 1. I don't think I actually saw Part 2.
Yeah, they said that was dope. Jason Eccles was the voice of Batman. I think he should be Batman. In the DCU.
We talked about that in the Boys episode. I wouldn't mind seeing Jensen Eccles as a
I
live
watched
action
that
Batman.
episode because I wanted to learn more about the Boys. So I watched. I'll never tell you, but I'll watch your conversations on low. That's crazy. But Jason Eccles is a dope actor, and I think he would be a dope Batman. Just he fit the role in the little animated movie. So
Did
he still looks.
Go ahead.
No, I'm saying he still looks snatched, bro. He still looks like he could be like Batman in his 30s.
For sure. Yeah. Did y'all ever watch Batman the Cape Crusader?
Yes.
On Prime?
Yes.
I finally watched it. Yeah.
I watched only like one episode of it, so I need to check it out. I need to finish it. I checked it out. I was just like, this is cool, but I don't think like I was really distracted that day, so I didn't get a chance to like lock in on it. But yeah, I need to definitely check that out.
It's like a darker Batman the Animated Series.
Yeah. With
I like
different tweaks to different characters.
I like his suit in that.
Yeah.
Like it's very classic feel to it.
With the long ears.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That looks really cool to me.
Now, one thing I will say, DC low-key kind of cooking with the Absolute Universe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, in the comics? I hope they animate that.
I've been seeing a lot of that. Oh, that is going to be rated R to the max, bro.
Bruh.
That is horrorcore, like...
Apocalypse made a universe like you don't think it's gonna be rated R. Like people are dying everywhere.
No, but horror like that's like straight up nightmare fuel though, man. Like the stuff that's going on in Absolute.
I feel like in Darkseid's universe, which is the Absolute universe, I feel like he chose to just screw Batman because of how much he pissed him off in the other iterations.
Because he's low key kind of screwed everybody though. Like
he screwed
Flash's
everybody,
origin,
Batman especially.
Crazy.
He made Batman not a billionaire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he's 7 foot tall, but he's a regular
construction worker.
He's 6'9", 420 pounds of pure muscle.
Whew.
But still, he's a construction worker with no money.
But I mean, his parents are alive, right?
420 pounds?
His parents are alive, right, in this one?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
420 pounds?
Like
420 pounds of muscle is crazy.
So, I mean, no one can come up to him and be like, Martha. And he's like, why'd you say that?
No. Because he's taller. He's taller than everybody else.
That was the dumbest plot point ever in Batman vs.
So no one can do that? No one can do that with Absolute Batman.
Martha! Why'd you say that name?
I never even noticed that their names were the same until that scene. I was like, wait. They're both of their names are Martha. Who wrote this?
Why'd you say that name?
Why? Why did you say that name?
It's his mother's name.
Martha.
You have to save her. And Batman proceeds to put the hands on everybody in that warehouse. That was like the best scene in Snyderverse, in my opinion.
That was actually kind of like, that was a badass scene, to be honest. Like the fight after.
That was a dope Batman scene, but that was the dumbest reason.
The build up to that was just like
so terrible.
Like mask half broken, kryptonite spirit, just like, why'd you say that name? It's his mother's name. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, we're good.
My mother's name too. Like what? That's how y'all.
My mother's
name. Cool, right? we cool, right? No, man, you just almost killed me.
We solid.
Mama Martha.
Mama Martha.
What are we talking about?
Mama Martha. I mean, actually talking about Injustice, like, because I was actually revisiting it a little bit. Like, I was watching actually some reactions to people watching the Flashpoint. I'm sorry, not Injustice. I'm sorry, Flashpoint movie. Like, people were reacting to it. And I always get a kick out of two scenes. One where Martha becomes the Joker, and two, when Bruce Wayne reads Thomas Wayne's letter at the end.
Yeah,
that's a very emotional scene. I was like, that always gets me. I'm just like, dang, like that's like words
anything
that like
with Bruce. Anything with Bruce and emotions always messes me up, bro. Because I'm just all
for
like,
sure, for sure.
But he's Batman.
But like Martha becoming the Joker was like a great twist, and I know they explore it more in the comics, right? Like they have scenes with her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's actually, I think that's directly from because
Did you see what she looks like in the comic book?
I don't remember. I think we do. I think there's like a still of it. You can probably look it up.
Oh yeah, that's demented. Oof.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in absolute Batman, the Joker is wearing babies. Have you seen the Joker?
Yes.
He wears a suit of baby.
Yeah. So
Wow.
I've been getting a lot of absolute Batman stuff on social media, especially on TikTok. Like everyone's just highlighting these crazy characters. So like Joker,
I've seen Killer Croc. And
Killer
like
Croc.
one or two more.
Killer Croc's
Okay,
whole
okay.
mouth goes up to like his armpit area apparently or something.
Yeah.
The only argument that I have for Killer Croc, honestly, is people are like freaking out about him being so big. Batman Beyond had to actually fight a dang dinosaur. Like, shut up.
Right. I'm like, have y'all not seen
Terry
other iterations?
McGinnis. Terry McGinnis was out here boxing
Apparently,
up.
Killer Croc in this one is like he's his friend. I
Yeah.
haven't read it, so I don't know. Okay.
All of his villains all of his rogues gallery are friends of his.
Oh, it's
Wow.
that how it's set up?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Were they all
I
blue
was
collar
all
workers?
So who is his enemy? Darkseid? That's it. Does he know that he's in Darkseid's verse?
No, nobody knows they're in a dark side.
So who's his enemy?
Batman.
Yeah, Batman's enemies. Who are they in this one?
His
They're
rogues
all-
gallery is his normal rogues gallery. It just doesn't happen until he's like older and becomes Batman. Like at some point in time, like something led up to them becoming the villain that they were, but they all used to be friends when they were
like
kids.
that.
Oh, okay, got you.
Oh, it's like Gotham.
Yeah,
Huh.
nah, it's
That's
screwed up,
funny.
bro. Mr. Freeze looks like a
Mr.
ghoulish-
Freeze, Slender Man.
See, he looks like Slenderman. He comes in, he's just on the wall, like
Yeah.
I love the cold.
And then apparently, like they mess with
Chill.
they mess with
Chill.
they messed with Poison Ivy's characters, but like design as well. Poison Ivy
Yeah.
looks straight up crazy. Like,
Straight up crazy, bro.
and then Clayface
And
is
Poison
like a bunch
Ivy
of
is one
people
of those
combined.
characters. Poison Ivy is one of those characters where I've always been like, even when I was a kid, I was like, she's kind of nice. Like I don't know why.
I mean, but to be fair, she's kind of been crazy the whole time. She just was.
She's
nice
been crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the dichotomy. I think that's
Yeah.
what
It's appealing
ruined
to the eye.
that for me. I was all like, yo, man, I low key don't need to be into that type of woman, but yeah.
Well, I mean, you die, but I mean,
It'd be like a Nightwing
Such is life.
situation, like
Yeah.
It'd be like a Nightwing situation, like, hey, stay over there. You're fine though.
No, I think
don't
Poison
Nightwing
Ivy is fine.
gets talked about enough for how much of a playboy that dude is, bro. Like-
Bro is a G. Him and Jimmy from the new Superman would hang out
Oh, that's
consistently.
funny.
I bet
More
him
than
and
likely.
Jimmy would hang out
Bro,
consistently.
all I know is that I'm just trying to be like Jimmy. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna hold you. To be honest, even with the DCU, like I want to see who they're gonna. I hope it's Jensen Ackles, but
Jensen
I
Ankles.
don't really care as much about Batman as I do at freaking the Bat Family. Like I want to see.
Oh no,
them
we're
in
seeing
live
the
action.
we're seeing the Bat family. We're seeing the Bat.
I know.
James Gunn made it specifically clear that he was like, "Nah, you're getting the Bat family with me. You're getting the Bat family."
I wonder if
Nobody's
he's gonna
ever
do
put it on
everybody,
film.
or if he's just gonna do the most like recognizable, like a Dick Grayson, like a Red Hood, like
He said he's doing
Tim
everybody.
Drake. So what is it? Batwing, Bat Tech, whatever the black
Yeah,
Lucius Fox son?
Batwing.
It is Batwing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Every time I say Batwing, I always think of the plane. So it's like,
Yeah, me too.
it's like, is that really his
You
name?
I
had-
always
you
think
had
about them.
You had a Batwing in the Arrowverse, bro. You don't remember Batwing in the Arrowverse? Did you watch?
Brother, I did not watch Batwoman. I did not watch Batwoman.
He was
No,
in-
yeah, I didn't watch.
He
that
was
one.
in Arrow, wasn't he?
No, he was in Batwoman.
Was he in Batwoman?
Yeah, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
I
I
don't
think
remember
Arrow at a
'cause
certain-
I never
once-
watched-
Once
at a
Ruby
certain
Rose
point, I don't
stopped
think
playing
they were-
Batwoman, I stopped watching Batwoman.
I don't
I
think
was
they
just
were
like, yeah,
allowed
I'm
to
cool.
say anything like bat related in Arrow until
That's crazy.
until Batwoman came out.
I thought
Or even before
Batman
it.
like guest starred in that episode. What am I thinking about?
No. Oh, no, they did. Batman came in Crisis on Infinite Earths. Kevin Conroy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I thought they alluded to like
And
having
he
a
was on
Batman
Titans.
in that universe, though.
No, they did.
Like-
So
Titans
once
did.
like Batwoman came into the Arrowverse, then they started doing all that. But before, nothing. So, but I'm pretty sure if they did like a Batwing, it would be in the Batwoman show, which I haven't seen. So I don't know.
Okay.
No,
Well,
they did do him because Lucius Fox's son was like helping her, so he ends up becoming Batwing towards
okay.
however many seasons
Yeah,
they
I
got.
gotta watch it. Yeah.
There's no way it went seasons. That's crazy.
No, it did. Because the second
two
season,
seasons, right?
the second season was the black girl. So they
Yeah,
had to
they had
at least
two
go like
seasons.
3, I think.
I think 2.
That's crazy. That's
think
crazy.
Look it up.
5 minutes. Well, we only have a little time left, so let's
3.
let's
You're
go
right.
into what our expectation of the Fantastic Four will be, because I believe we're all seeing it this weekend, right?
I am about to
I'm
watch it
going
in
to see
3
it after
hours.
this episode.
Let's go.
I'm excited.
Like, what are you excited? I'm excited.
I am
It looks
over the
so
moon.
good already.
So not gonna lie, I read a few early reactions to it, not spoilers or reviews or anything like that, but people were like, "You have to see this in IMAX," because apparently Galactus looks crazy. So and Galactus,
I expect it.
it's scary. Yeah, exactly, dude. Even seeing the trailer on a regular screen at Cinemark, I was just like, this would go so hard in IMAX.
Are you
The
seeing
way
an
my bank
IMAX?
account is set up,
Yes.
IMAX is going to have to miss your boy. But
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
either way.
IMAX tickets, I'd be like,
because
woo!
apparently, like the aspect ratio. Well, are you going with your family? Just race.
I'm going with my oldest because he's been begging me to see it. And two of my homeboys.
Yeah, so
Let's go.
apparently, like the
Yeah.
aspect ratio changes whenever Galactus is on screen.
Oh, that's
Which
fire.
I hope it's not too.
That's fire.
Which I hope it's not. So sometimes that stuff takes me out of the movie. Let's hope that it doesn't. For this one, because there's
I
movies
need
that
for
do
it
that.
to change. I need for it
Yeah,
to
for
change. when
Galactus though,
comes
I
in.
feel like it's
From-
important. But though my only prayer is that it just doesn't.
Even
I'm like,
if he
that
just
looks
peeked
awkward.
his head in for a second, just like
Yeah. Oh, oh man, who was saying it? I think Eric Voss was saying like Galactus feels scary, like he's actually scary.
that's what's
That's
up.
fire.
He
That's
just want
fire.
to eat.
Yeah, yeah, and they
He
said
just
that
wanna
they
eat.
focus. He focuses on that too. They focus on the hunger.
He's the real
The
eater.
hunger,
Yeah,
the hunger.
so I'm excited,
Bro's the
man.
real eater
I'm
of the
I'm
MCU.
excited.
Crack fiend. Bro's
I'm
a
excited.
crack fiend, man.
Bro, he's oh man, like Travis Scott. Whenever he introduces Fiend for his live shows, he's just like, they fiending for more Fiend. So that's I'm about to start playing Fiend in the theater.
Every time Galactus comes out.
Fiend. And I'm not playing. I'm not.
Parties on his head.
No, I'm not. Yo, I'm not even gonna play the regular one. I'm gonna play. Dude, who's that? Who's that guy who does a Fiend? Like,
Oh, I do not like that guy. The dude
I'm
with
just
the
gonna start
high
playing that.
voice.
yeah.
The dude with the super
Mark
high voice.
I think his name is Mark Anthony or something. Yeah.
I don't like that dude, bro.
I'ma play that.
He's annoying to me. No offense, respectfully.
No, he's funny to me, but I can see where you can get annoyed by
Apparently,
it.
he's a big boy. He's like 6'5" or something, and big.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. But
Yeah, he was on-
from
he's in
all
WWE
the
too,
reactions
but-
that I've seen, it's been all positive. It's all
Yeah.
been a you must see this film. It's all been this is the best visually. It looks like fantastic. No pun intended. But it's like one of the best visually of the MCU ever. They said the aesthetic works, the character work is good. Like it's all been great from the several different reactions I've seen.
Now I'm
from
I'm definitely excited. I'm excited because I've pretty much tried to ignore all of what we could ignore, like what wasn't online. So I'm gonna go into it with fresh eyes. It was the same with Superman. I was able to go in and just enjoy it for what it was.
Yeah.
But just kind of wrapping this thing up here. Thank you guys so
real
much.
quick. Sorry.
What's up?
Sorry, no. I mean, I just want to chime in. I've seen the trailer. That's basically maybe trailer 1 and trailer 2, and then nothing else. Like no other scenes, any ads that pop up before any videos. I'm like, skip. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm not watching anything other than like the trailer.
Well,
and that's basically it.
they had the first 5 minutes on Disney
Yeah.
Plus because they did
Ain't no way.
the blue carpet on there.
Ain't
on
no
there
way.
exclusively. I was like, look, no, guys, stop giving me
Yeah,
all of your movie.
I
I
did
want
the
to
same
go to the
thing.
theater and see it.
I did the same
I
thing for
never
Superman.
watch any final trailers because final trailers
Yeah.
always have something spoilery.
No final
in it.
trailers.
And it's just like, bro, why would you show this? Why would you show this right now?
Yeah.
Just
and
keep
I'm
with what
glad
you got.
because apparently there are leaks going on Twitter for the post-credit scenes, and I'm glad I haven't seen them. I've been on the For You the whole time and still hasn't showed up, so I'm happy about that. I'm gonna stay away for the next couple of hours.
I go on X every now and then.
But things have been leaked for sure, so be careful if you guys are on social media the next couple of hours.
But we
When
will be talking. We will be talking about it this weekend. We will be talking about it this next episode, you guys. So come back for that. Thank you. In the meantime, for everybody who has been subscribing, liking, sharing, commenting, shout out Bars and Beats Entertainment. Because at this point, if we had a Patreon, you'd be like the only member. So, like, hey, thank you. And we will see you guys next week. Thank you for tuning into those Indie Geeks. Bye.
Bye.